Hello traders, my name is Tomasz Wiśniewski. I'm a chief analyst in Alpari Research and Analysis, and this is our daily analytical report where we will look for proper decent trading occasions on the market. So let's start. Here we are. We start with the calendar as always, right? We need to know what is going to happen, and as you can see today we are waiting for the speech from Theresa May, very important because we will see if we are bracing for no deal or for an extension or maybe other scenario. And also we have Jerome Powell, Fed Chairman, testify today at 5 hours 44 minutes. On Wednesday we have durable good orders data and inflation from Canada, durable good orders from US. We do have Jerome Powell speaking again tomorrow on Tuesday, inflation from Germany, a speech from Jerome Powell again, and GDP from US. And on Friday, as for the most important data, inflation from Japan, inflation from Eurozone, and GDP from Canada, and PMIs from US. So we can see that a lot is happening this week, and we do have interesting data, and calendar is pretty packed. So let's see the charts. Let's see what the technical analysis is trying to tell us. And we start with Euro to Japanese Yen. I wrote an analysis about Euro to Japanese Yen recently. What we have here is a symmetric triangle pattern. We broke the upper line of the symmetric triangle pattern, and then we created a smaller one, which is this pattern is well, it can be considered as a symmetric triangle, but in this case I think it should be considered more as a pennant. And also we broke the upper line of the pennant. We made new highs. We are on the highest level since December, and this brought us a buy signal. The thing is that the reversal is a bit too strong actually, because the reversal should stop somewhere here. As you can see, the resistance, the horizontal resistance, but the price came back below. So with this, I think it's a bit too risky to go short right now. I think that we have here a false breakout. We may have here a false breakout, which is a dangerous situation. False breakouts give a strong signal in the opposite direction, so I wouldn't go long right now. I would rather wait for this. Here is this line, and okay, and this uptrend line, and as long as we are above, okay, fair enough. But the price closing below this uptrend line will give us a proper sell signal based on this breakout, but also based on the false breakout from here. As you can see, as for now, the price is trying to come back above the blue area. Okay, fair enough. We'll see if they will manage to do this. Next one is British pound to American dollar. Beautiful buy signal as expected by us. So we were warning our traders about the buy signal here. So even when the price was here, we saw this breakout from the channel down formation, and we saw this inverse head and shoulder pattern. So left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. We broke the dynamic resistance, we broke the neckline here, upswing, then the price tested those as a closest support, and the price bounced and went higher. So it looks good, it looks optimistic. As you can see, this downtrend line got broken. There is still this one, but I don't think that this highs are important. I think that those highs are the most important. So as you can see, we are still below this line. A breakout of this line can bring us a proper buy signal, which will be based on left shoulder head and right shoulder. So as you can see, the price is creating inverse head and shoulder pattern here on a weekly chart, which can absolutely change the long-term situation here. So we may see the breakout of this line, and the potential target will be here. This is really a very nice long-term situation. On a weekly chart, it looks much better, left shoulder head and right shoulder. On the daily chart, this price action, that's not pretty. Okay, this formation is not pretty, but still the principle is what it counts, the principle. So the principle is that the price was making lower lows and lower highs, and then the price made a higher low, and most probably will make higher high, and this will change the trend and can give us a proper buy signal. Silver is also going down as gold. Silver is aiming the same line as gold, so a long-term uptrend line here. We have another one, let's say like this, and the price can bounce from both of them. Euro dollar. So basically on most of the instruments, what we have for the past few days is a boring, absolutely boring sideways trend. As you can see here, euro dollar is locked between those two yellow lines, and but we do have a positive view on euro dollar. Why? Well, we bounced from the long-term horizontal support, and the bounce was made with the inverse head and shoulder pattern, so left shoulder head and right shoulder. We broke the neckline, and the price bounced from this neckline here. So what do we have here is a rectangle. Rectangle is a trend continuation pattern. Trend is bullish after the breakout of this upper line here, and what we should get here is the continuation of this movement. So the breakout of the yellow line should lead towards this upper line of the rectangle of the triangle. Because now, well, previously it was a symmetric triangle, but now it's a descending triangle. The problem with descending triangles is that they promote further decline, so the situation here looks like this. We should get to the upper line, then to the lower line, and then the breakout. But obviously it's I'm not here to try to predict the history. I'm here to find the proper trading spots. So as for now, and I'm a price action trader, so I need to see what the price is doing. And this scenario that the price will go there and there has nothing to do with price action. Okay, as for now, the closest that price action can tell me about is this rectangle, and we are waiting for the breakout from the rectangle, either to the upside or to the downside. Now euro to New Zealand dollar, that was a flawless victory from our analytical team. Unfortunately, I didn't trade this, but inverse head and shoulder formation breakout here. We said about long position with the potential target here, and the target was reached, and we said that it's a channel down formation, so the price should decline, and that was beautiful. So bump, reach the target, down. Absolutely amazing movement. And now, well, we are still in the channel down formation, so the long-term scenario here is bearish. The buy signal will be created when the price will break the upper line of the channel down formation, which for now is less likely to happen. British pound to Swiss franc to Japanese yen. As you can see, I have a position here, which is now on small profit. Well, the stop loss is here. As you can see, it's only 300 euros. Well, you know that I have a position here because I keep this position open since let's see, since 21st of February, so since Thursday. Yes, since Thursday, and well, at the very beginning we went lower, then we're going higher, and as you can see, we had a nice upswing yesterday, correction, and now we're coming back to the upswing. So I'm looking forward for this. We'll see what the price will go. If the price will go make new highs, I will move my stop loss somewhere here just to protect those profits. This seems like a resistance, so yes, we'll see how the situation will develop. As for now, it's okay. Bitcoin, over the weekend, Bitcoin declined, is continuing to decline, so you can say that this horizontal resistance is pretty strong. We can change the color to make it more visible. This is new important resistance for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going down. So as you can see, this information that JP Morgan is bringing their own cryptocurrency is not helping Bitcoin, but that's what we thought, that actually, well, it's good for the blockchain technology, it's good for the blockchain community, for those blockchain experts, but for the Bitcoin itself, it's not so good, because well, Bitcoin was an initial idea and the first coin, but the technology about Bitcoin is a bit overdated. So those smart mines will come with new currencies, with new cryptocurrencies, with new technologies. So Bitcoin will be soon perceived as a dinosaur, and if there will be other main coin that will replace Bitcoin, that will definitely cause a decline in the price of the Bitcoin. Crude, what the crude is doing, let's see this bounce. You see the this drop, I'm sorry, you know what this drop is? It's Donald Trump and his famous Twitter account. Donald Trump tweeted that, oh, come on OPEC, the price of the oil is too big, do something, etc, etc, and look, boom, a drop which caused the breakout of two major supports, this support and this support. So it's not a good situation for the oil, as well. Technically it's the head and shoulder formation, but obviously when Donald Trump opens his phone and is tweeting about something, the technical analysis does not matter at all. So yes, we do have a drop, and most probably we should have a continue of this decline. Canadian dollar to Swiss franc right now, and oh sorry, we had a yes, we are back, and this is Canadian dollar to Swiss franc. I thought that there is a false breakout and the price should continue to go up. The price went higher, slightly higher, but then bounced from the horizontal resistance. So actually I don't see any good trading setups here anymore. Well, actually we can do like this and do like this and this. We do have a breakout to the downside from the symmetric triangle, but no, I don't think it can give us a strong sell signal, especially that we do have a strong significant horizontal support here. So actually we can remove this short. Now Australian dollar to Japanese yen. Here a horizontal support here. Let's check this. This flag is not relevant at the moment. What are important levels here? I think this one can be important. So yes, breakout of the pink area should bring us a strong sell signal. Now gold. Gold is doing good, still doing good, apart from this drop here, but this drop is just part of the normal mechanics, market mechanics. So what is happening here is a channel up formation, and as you can see, channel up formation is the price going up and down, up and down, up and down. So now we are in a down section here. Bounce from the upper line of the channel up formation, aiming the lower line of the channel up formation, so nothing serious. Most probably we'll test this line, most probably we'll bounce from this line, but we are still about to see. Here we do have a horizontal support. We should get a bounce from the horizontal support too. We will see where it will get us, where it will lead us. But in the midterm, as long as we are above the blue lines, the sentiment is positive, and in the long term, as long as we are above the orange support, we are in a positive territory, because orange support is super long-term, influential, crucial line for the gold, and you already know this because we are talking about this all the time. So yes, this is the situation on gold. And now euro to British pound, which is going down, which was expected by us in our yesterday's analysis. So if you follow us, you already should know about this, because we, as I said, we wrote about this yesterday. Our view on euro to British pound was negative. Why? Because there was a downtrend, there was a correction, and this correction created a double top formation here, not in a random place. This double top formation was created in a 38.2 Fibonacci, and we broke the neckline of this double top formation, and we broke the horizontal support of this double top formation. What is more, after the breakout was pretty strong. After the breakout, we tested that line as the closest resistance, and the price created a shooting star, and this shooting star is super strong sell signal, and boom, drop. So a nice fat drop. We are now currently aiming the supports from January. How deep we can go? Well, I think that it can be the maximum, because it's not only the lowest point from January, it's also the lowest point from 2018. So price getting any lower will be a strong sell signal, with the next target located here. So yes, this is the situation on euro to British pound. And now American dollar to Canadian dollar, very interesting setup here. So we do have two views. First one is bearish. Bearish is based on the weekly chart, where we have downtrend, correction, which is a flag, downtrend, correction, which is a flag, and this promotes a further downswing. So we break out of those two supports and a drop. Okay, fair enough, but this is the view from the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, it looks a little bit different, because on a weekly chart, on a daily chart, we do have a channel up formation, so price making higher highs and higher lows, and we bounce from the first uptrend line. As you can see, we can make it like this or like this, because those lows are a bit irregular. So we can do like this, connect those and those, or those and those. Anyways, the price is bouncing from those supports, which itself can be considered as a strong buy signal. But in addition to this, we do have inverse head and shoulder pattern, so left shoulder head and right shoulder. What else do we have here? We can have a breakout of the neckline here, and this horizontal resistance. My opinion, breakout of the neckline can bring us a proper buy signal here. Left shoulder head, right shoulder, bounce from the long-term uptrend line, breakout of the neckline, boom, upswing. This should bring us a nice fat profit here too. So let me recap the situation for you here. Euro to Japanese yen, there is no good situation here. Movements are not directional. Cable positive with a potential super long-term buy signal. Silver rather negative, we should aim those supports. Euro dollar positive, buy signal will be created after we will break the yellow horizontal resistance. Euro to New Zealand dollar, this is quite negative, because we are in a channel down formation. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Well, I do have a position here. It's a long position, so my view is positive. And Bitcoin negative, and crude negative, and Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Well, no signal here. Gold negative, but in the short term. In the long term we are positive. Euro to British pound sell signal. American dollar to Canadian dollar breakout of the red line will bring us a proper long-term legitimate significant buy signal. So thanks very much guys for watching daily analytical report. Tomorrow we will analyze more instruments. We'll focus on the rest of the trading instruments that we have on our platform. I hope that you enjoy this. I wish you all the best in trading, and we see each other in half an hour where we will get an educational webinar from Alpari. So thanks very much guys, and goodbye.